Sorry, guys. So I was just talking to myself. Sorry, sorry, sorry. So I'm just going to start it over. So good morning, everyone. Sorry for that. Sorry for this glitch. Yeah, because I have to set everywhere the sound, the YouTube studio everywhere. So sorry for that. I just forgot one step. Yeah, thank you, Clifton. So did you hear me? No, that's fantastic. Yes, I know. You know Clifton, right? Still no sound, Nitsan? Okay, and I won't. But wait, guys. Okay, let me just get the feedback now. Everyone just hear me now? Because Nitsan told it's still no. Comes and go. Really? Miguel, thank you. Okay. Nitsan, maybe try to restart it. I'm in the YouTube room. Farah, thank you very much. Okay, so seems like maybe Nitsan, it's on your side. Sound is good on your side, Miguel. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Of my microphone, but everyone else, it's just hearing me fine, Nitsan. Okay, hi, Alamu. Good morning to you. Sound is good. Okay, no issue, Anita. Thank you. Fantastic. It's stable in the VIP room. Thank you, Clifton. Okay, Nitsan, highly likely the problem is on your side. Please just try to restart it several times, or just get out, get in, or maybe you know what the first thing of the technical support is saying always: restart your computer. So maybe it's going to solve the issue. Most of the issues is going to be solved like that. Okay, guys. So let's just start it over. What a fantastic month for the market and for us as well here in the TEFS YouTube room. I really hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy very much indeed. Fantastic green months, not just for the market, but for us. And it was a mind-blowing August. Guys, if we just take a look at the daily chart on the S&P 500, it's amazing. Actually, if you just check the daily move for August, or August, not yet August because it's down, but for July, it was a mind-blowing higher highs, all-time highs, all the time actually since the day when it just went over the $614 level. So amazing, big, strong months for the stocks. And August, though it's a historically bad month for the stocks, and seems like that this is going to happen today already with a great pullback it is on the market, 1% down on the SPY and even more on the triple Q. Why? What has happened so far? Well, not just the tariff streak from Trump, not just the fact that it just got in effect from today, but he just made a little twist on the tariffs again and made worse for the remaining countries. And this is going to push definitely the global markets even lower. It has pushed so far. Asia is in red. Europe is in very red, actually. Not even mentioning the Korean stock exchange, which was really deep today, 2% down indeed. So seems like that this is going to be a hard one. Canada just got a 35% instead of 25 as far as I remember, but there are so many numbers, guys, that I'm a bit lost. Switzerland, for example, shocked by 39% Trump tariffs. One economist says that America is not the big market it used to be. So tariffs are steering the voters here, guys, that's for sure. And about that, not just the tariffs, but even the labor market data. It just got released at 8:30, and it just became much lower than expected. And this is pushing the market, as you can see, even lower. Trump says Fed board should assume control, pointing to dissent. A weak jobs report could mean the rate cuts are coming soon. Well, let's see. Two FOMC members are on the in the queue already who wants to get a rate cut. Maybe August is going to be the time for that. We will see. All right. Okay, it was me moving the sound right and left. Okay, Nitzan, on that I cannot help, but I'm happy that the sound is okay. All right, Andy, Reddit, definitely. We have so many great movers, actually, traders. So let's just jump onto it because, as I've told you, huge news just hit the market. Tariffs plus labor market, but we are still expecting ISM manufacturing PMI, ISM manufacturing prices, inflation expectations, consumer sentiment. So a lot is coming at 10 o'clock especially. So be ready by that time. That might we will see even more volatility. All right, traders. So let's see the big movers. And of course, I forgot to mention so many things just happened on the 1st of August and after the last close of July, because of course after the market close, Amazon and Apple released the earnings. Also, I must tell you that it was not that mind-blowing as the Microsoft and the Meta one day before. Actually, at the moment, only Apple is into the green side. Amazon got a little disappointing for the stockholders, investors in their numbers. That's why Amazon is much lower at the moment, actually more than 7% to the downside. Looks quite ugly indeed, 7.33. So let's see what else on the run. Definitely Reddit, Coinbase, and even I've seen Moderna. What else in here? Moderna is 7. Hood is still moving lower, actually, traders, and the semicon stocks are not strong at all. Look at NVIDIA, 2% lower. Ouch, that's not the best indeed. So let's just see the other candidates too. So Apple can go to the long side definitely, and Amazon to the short side. This is what I'm going to start the list with. And of course, if you have any questions, any candidates on your side, I'm more than happy to see that and check it on my list and charts. So I'm going to start, as I've told you, Apple as to the long side and even Amazon to the short side because of the disappointing numbers. So Apple nicely higher because the iPhone sales grew 13% year over year and total revenue grew 10%, marking Apple's fastest quarter revenue growth since December 2021. Nicely done, Apple. Amazon plummeted after the dominant online retailer issued a disappointing forecast. Ouch. Moderna, let's see what happened with Moderna, 7% lower. The vaccine maker just lowered the high end of its full year revenue guidance. Ouch, that's definitely not a good news for Moderna. And it was not the strongest either in the recent months. So might this is going to be another rollover and moving even lower. GOBY. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you. Pushing. Aha, it's on my other list, but let me just check it just a sec. GOBY. Hmm. All right. I'm just getting my other list here. Just a sec. Here we are. Oh, wow. Yes, 6% higher. This can be a quite of a interesting stock. I would say it's a pumper, definitely. As you can see, it was a $6 months ago, 2 months ago. Now it's a $16 stock. Yeah, that something is going on there. You know what? I'm going to put it to the long side. Definitely, we do not have too many strong candidates for today, so we need all of them. Hi, Zuki, FIG. Okay, I'm just going to check FIG here. This is, I think, the IPO of recently IPO'd, right? If I remember right, the Figma. Mm-hmm. Okay, looks very strong. By the way, usually the second day of the IPOs, it's much better to trade indeed. At least it was my experience when I was trading IPOs. Usually I don't trade IPOs, but if you like trading IPOs, definitely I agree with Suki that we should just put it on our list. Yes, it's on. Apple is under 200 EMA and downtrending. What do you think about it? You know what? Let me just check the daily chart on the Apple. Well, at the moment, it's 212, slightly under the 200 EMA. I agree with you that the 200 EMA can definitely mean a stronger resistance on the intraday and on the daily as well, which is 213 and 50 around. It's still not there. I mean, the Apple pre-market, at least the pre-market price. However, as you can see, after the market close, it has touched already that level. So I would say if it can break the 200 EMA and it shows strength, might we are going to see it higher. But listen, the overall sentiment on the market just changed dramatically from yesterday indeed, or even yesterday it was a weak day for the markets. So I would say that if the sentiment is it's going to take over, then the Apple cannot climb that much more. So let's be careful with the Apple for today indeed. Hi Darren, thank you for your list. Yes, the Reddit, it's on my list as well. We have, as you know, still a lots of earning stocks, and Reddit is one of it, which was just a great earnings issuer, and RDDT at the moment it's higher with 16%, a little bit too much for me, but this is a huge mover, no doubt, and let's just put it on our long list, RDDT. Next one, Moderna, as I mentioned you, it's the short side. DXC Technologies is here, DXC which is higher a little bit, not too much, another huge mover, not my ultimate favorite stock for today. I'm just going to move it to my secondary list. First Solar, which is higher 3% after its latest earnings and revenue beat the forecast. Now that's a surprise, I would say. Solar stocks got a lot in the recent times because of, as you know, because of the renewable energy sector turbulence, but today it's up 5%. The volume is not the right one. I would say it's still a very low volume on the FSLR. Just because of that, I'm going to put it on my secondary list. All right, Clorox is here as well. CLX, not a huge mover. Indeed, it can move, but let me just check the volume at this time, whether it can be a good one. All right. No, not the right volume here either. If you like this, we can check it on the secondary list, but this is a very disappointing pre-market volume with 3,000. It's not enough for anything indeed, definitely not for calling it for my number one stocks. Coin is here as well, huge move to the downside after second quarter revenue just missed the expectations on the coin. Let me just check coin on the daily chart, and in the meantime, Bitcoin, though it just suffered quite of a big pullback as well. Coin is down now $337 area. This is not too far from the 50 EMA on the daily. It is around 335 level. So I would say it's still going to go lower or so. I can see on 335 quite of a stronger support, but coin, there is no doubt, is very much weak. As I see, Darren, you just moved it to your short list as well. Okay, Eastman Chemical Co. This is EMN, is down 12%, but never traded this stock indeed. Let me just check how does it look like. This is an earnings stock as well. Volume 40,000, but this can be maybe a big drop. You know what? I'm just going to move this to the secondary list. I do not know the stock. I mean, I think I've never traded it, but looks like as a possible great opportunity. All right, QCOM, I want to check it, traders, because yesterday it was a very nice short, which I missed on the QCOM, especially the second half of the day. And today, I must tell you, this looks like as a possible second day continuation. So that's why I'm going to move the QCOM to my short side as well. And all of the semicons, I think I'm going to put it on to the short side, especially like SMCI hood. I'm going to put it to the short side. Very weak today on the hood. I've seen even AVGO 2.5% lower, definitely a Roblox profit taking is there. So traders, again, I'm just going to repeat myself here, but you know what? If the sentiment stays quite of that kind of bearish for today, then I'm going to focus rather on the profit taking stocks, even the strong stocks like Roblox and Hood and the rest. I'm not going to put everyone here, but you know, my list indeed. Hi Dan, good morning to you. All right, traders, so I have some to the long side, definitely more to the short side, and I'm just checking my list whether I just get everything here. Monolithic Power is here as well, MPWR no volume. Let's just leave it. Striker is here as well. SYK 4% lower. But as far as I remember, this is not the favorite either because of the volume. So for me, the volume should be, oh, 1000. Let's just leave it. And for me, the volume should be at least, especially if there is a new stock, 200,000 indeed in the pre-market volume already. If we cannot see that, unfortunately, it doesn't mean we should just take it consideration to trade, especially if we have some thousands. All right, traders, but we still have some gainers and losers there. I've seen Unilever, which got a earnings as well. This is higher for today. Regarding my watch list, PepsiCo, KO, and J&J are strong. CVX and XOM got some earnings as well. These are oil stocks. CVX, it's a small mover to the upside. XOM moving a little bit more. XOM, I'm just going to move it to my long side. Hi, Steve. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. And among the weakest, as I mentioned, you Hood, Unity, UPS, the SMCI, even AMD, it's moving down already 4%, AFRM, MU, Roblox, AVGO, NVDA, PLTR. So all of the big names are among the losers for today. Let's see whether it's going to stay like that or after the 10 o'clock news, it's going to get a little bit more boost. Question whether to the upside or to the downside. So far, traders, in a nutshell, tariffs are rattling again the global markets as they just got in effect from today. And even Trump just levied a little bit more tariffs and higher tariffs on some more goods and countries, by the way. Plus, very weak labor market data, and we are expecting the ISM services PMI prices plus inflation expectation consumer sentiment at 10 o'clock. So watch out at 10, and I wish you a beautiful green trading day, the first trading day of August. Let's just make a beautiful green August together. So good luck, traders, and have a beautiful weekend for the VIP room traders, 44 room traders, and the team as well, because now, of course, I'm just going to move to the YouTube and trade there for an hour or so. So good luck, VIP room traders, and see you everyone on Monday. Okay, just get my list. Bye. Okay, Amazon, don't you think company like that will be bought in this price? Let me just check the daily. Nitsa, just a second. I've just posted my list there and I'm going to Amazon now. Okay, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. First of all, when a stock like that, which is actually, this is, well, let's just start with the fact that Amazon is not the strongest and the steepest mover among the big FANG stocks. So, Nitsan, I agree with you that because of that, there will be still some buyers there, but I think not on that price level yet. It's down now 6.75%, as you can see, touched this $215 level. I would say if it cannot stop here, because like you see the 215, it's a quite of a important support even on the daily chart. You see, it was the high there, high here. Here is some turbulence as well around that level. If it's going to continue falling, then I assume the 200, even the 200 level can be a quite of a, you know why? Because we should think like what is a cheap price where the investors, institutional traders just get that, okay, this is cheap, let's just buy it. I don't think so. It's between the 200 EMA and I don't know, and the price now. Indeed, I would say around the 200 EMA, around $200 level, it can be. But on 215, 217, I'm still not sure that it's cheap enough. Okay, and actually they had a problem with the numbers, so let's just be careful on that. All right, traders. So let's see. Oh, to the long side, I don't have too many actually. Apple, yeah, I'm going to watch it, but as I've told you, I'm not going to be surprised if the overall sentiment is going to take over and overshadowing this quite of good earnings on the Apples. I'm not going to be um, actually, let's call it like surprised on that. That's why I'm going to be careful with the Apple to the long side. XOM and CVX, I don't know. So XOM and CVX can be something which I would say it can be a possible long play because anyway the overall oil started to go a little bit higher. So that's why XOM and CVX I'm definitely going to watch it. But as the overall market sentiment is weak today, I'm going to make sure that this is going to be definitely the fact that I'm going to focus on shorts in the beginning of the day, at least until the market itself is going higher or lower. NVO, oh my God, NVO, it's over. I think this is just crazy. Actually, this is just really, really crazy. I don't know what's happening actually with this NVO now. It just doesn't look good at all, indeed. So let's just check it. Just a second. Okay. All right. And we are very stretched, first of all, but you know what? I just cannot see what can even save this stock. Hmm. Looks very interesting. You know what? I'm not going to be surprised if it's going to get back to this $40 level, Nissan. Maybe not today, because as you can see today, it's finally usually after 3 days, like a gap and 3 days of moving, it's is the maximum move when they starting to cover their shorts, and maybe today there will be some shorts covering on this MVO and maybe some deep buy as well. I would say still just short covering, but we will see that. It's definitely too stretched. If it would be the first or the second day, I would say there is still steam to go, but this is already like really, really much extended to the downside. All right, traders. So what I'm going to start with is definitely the short candidates, especially coin. I'm wondering what's going to be the second move on the coin after this big drop, and especially the semicons I'm going to watch too for some short here, especially NVIDIA, AMD, AVGO doesn't look good. Hood I like to the short side. Apple is here. Meta, Microsoft, of course, I'm going to watch it. QCOM, as I mentioned you, that this looks quite interesting too. And to the long side, it's still XOM, CVX, and not too much more. If I'm just checking Unilever, maybe, but Unilever, as far as I remember, it's not a big volume. No, 26,000 only. It can move sometimes, but volume here it's missing. Lots of stocks we have like huge movers in the pre-market, but no volume, and this is making them definitely not the best candidate. Oh, and I forgot Reddit. Of course, Reddit is my number one long candidate for today, guys. Nothing else I would say. So Reddit, I'm going to watch it for a possible continuation higher indeed. All right, traders. So what else today? Well, 10 o'clock, as I mentioned you, we need to be careful. And first day of August, let's just make it started as a green day. Good luck, everyone. If you have any questions, any candidates, any ideas, please just share with us in the chat indeed. Okay, as I see in the main room, we have DVG and Scott. So both of them participating in the VIP room. For the VIP room, if you are wondering how to get um, it's a subscription based, so you can gain some subscriptions through the funded account packages, indeed by the TEFS trading programs as well. Yeah, okay. I'm just checking here something. All right. Okay, APRD and RKT. All right, I have not checked them, but I'm going to check them here. All right. Traders, market has just started. Good luck, everyone. And let's just make a beautiful green day together. Ooh, XOM is just moving higher. Look at that. Scott called coin under 335 already and read it over 180. XOM very strong. Good luck, Nitsan. Thank you. I'm going to watch still CVNA. That was like quite of a big mover. SMCI moving back. Google was weak yesterday. Wow, that was crazy. Reddit pulling back a little bit. That's good because it can be good for a possible gap and go play to the upside. Now, Scott's still in this entry on the Reddit on 180. He wants to get it on 180 already. Okay, over on market pushing down, you know, my favorite here to play is TQQQ. I'm just closing this out. Just closed TQQQ out. I just left 200 shares for short from yesterday. XOM is not strong anymore as I see. So Scott's first trade, it's Reddit on 180. He likes it and he's watching even coin under 335, but actually coin it's already down. Crazy. NVIDIA trying to move back a little bit. I'm wondering whether the overall market is able to do any bounce from here after there is quite of a not a good news, I would say, overall. Hood, not good. How about QCOM? Nothing. Hi, Sharko, nice to see you. Good afternoon to you. Hood was just a one-way ticket, guys. Sure. Roblox looks like is a grab and go, but mm, I'm afraid a bit from this market. However, I feel like that pullback day is coming now. But you know, when you see this market to stretch and stretch and stretch so much to the downside, of course you do afraid to take more or shorts indeed. Now let me just check this Amazon here. Apple, checking Apple is still very strong. Unfortunately, this coin was just a one-way ticket, CVNA pushing down, and overall market is just pushing down as well. Amazingly weak market at the moment. Traders 624 on the SPY and 557 almost on the triple Q. Tesla breaking down. Meta did break. Amazon 216 traders. This is my first gap and go play. A little bit lower volume or share size here. So I'm going to take Amazon if it goes under this 216 level. And the stop loss it's over the high, so watch out. The share size, please. Overall market pushing lower at the moment. Reddit, Scott still likes Reddit over 180 for a gap and go to the upside. Actually, this GOBY, I don't know, but that looks stronger too, maybe over 1765, something like that. You mentioned these GOBY traders, if you like it. It's not tradable on the TEFS. Okay, Amazon has not entered yet. Let's see. TQQQ pushing lower, NVIDIA is lower. How about AMD? Wow, AMD broke. Okay. Reddit has entered traders on 180. This was Scott's call from the VIP room. NVIDIA looks like it might breaks down. Reddit still looks strong. Beautiful call on the Reddit. Apple is still strong as well. I'm checking it actually, but cannot see any Ooh, beautiful. Reddit 182, the first partial traders on the Reddit. 182. Overall market seems like it's still pushing lower. Coin unfortunately did not get a chance here. Okay, what else I see here? Apple strong, PepsiCo, CVX, J&J. They are the strong ones. XOM is just moving lower now. CVX is pulling back too. Ooh, Reddit, guys. This is a killing trade from Scott. Fantastic. Wow. Guys, first partial on Reddit. First partial on Reddit. Fantastic. Beautiful trade on Reddit. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a trade to start the day with, right? Fantastic Reddit trade. Here is the first partial. It definitely bit more than 182. Look at that. And seems like it's not going to stop either. Wow. Fantastic trade. Well done, Scott. Okay, I'm still waiting for this Amazon. At the moment, I cannot see anything which I would really, really love. Let me just check Hood. Not the best. Microsoft looks like as a bear flag too. Amazing. AMD weak. Big question. Wow, this Reddit. I think you can wait to 189 for the second partial. QCOM is coming lower as well, traders. This is what I'm watching too. Tesla, I don't think so. I'm going to trade it today. Hood, I'm wondering whether Hood can make a move under 90, 94.40 on the Hood traders. Scott is going to long Tesla 305, 305 long Tesla from Scott. Let's see whether the Hood can be a gap and go there. Amazon is thinking a lot. The overall market started to think a lot here too. Which direction to continue there? Okay, GOBY not doing too much. SOFI moving back, which I'm still watching too. Okay, Scott is taking second partial. I would take as well, as I mentioned you around this 189. Beautiful trade. I'm waiting for Hood and Amazon, but of course it depends on the market whether we are going to continue lower or higher from here. I'm just checking here Google too. Google looks like quite weak under 189, but we need a continuation on this pushing lower on the market. Market has moved a lot in the pre-market. Unfortunately, that means that might it's going to stay here for a while, which is not the best. Google still looks weak, but I just do not want to touch it without the market indeed. So Tesla long called by Scott over 305, 305. I'm still waiting for my Amazon and the possible Hood. If the Hood it's making a reversal, might we can get a better entry there. Overall market so far, it's just under the VWAP and trying to survive, I would say. Just trying to survive. Actually, we have a better entry on the Hood traders under 94.70, 94.70 on the Hood. So I just recall it. 8 points on Reddit, Scott made. Beautiful, very nice trade. Okay, guys, Amazon is coming back too. J&J I'm watching, which is still strong. Netflix. Netflix, what else? Oh my goodness, this stock is crazy. Okay, Netflix is pushing higher. Look at that stock, guys. It's quite spready, so be careful with it, but it's just amazing. Traders, if you have any candidates on your side, please just let me know. So far, I'm still waiting. Market still looks weak, but the big names are not really moving. They are just moving sideways, unfortunately, which is not the best. DVG watching AMD 175, maybe for, I don't know for what. Wow, Apple is giving back, guys. Not this can drag down the overall market. So actually, we can just have a trend trade on the market with or good old TQQQ. Let's see if we can go lower here. Look at NVDAs on the lows too. Here comes Google broke the 189. So traders, I have only shorts, also Amazon doesn't want to do anything. Hood hovering around. Overall market, I'm watching no positions yet. Amazon is strong, yeah. I think this can be maybe a kind quite of an Amir's play, you know, Alemu? This when he's just making this longs instead of shorts. I don't know, let's see. Okay, TQQQ, let's go for 83.50 traders, 83.50 for the first partial. I see what you mean. I just do not have guts to go long on the Amazon and Tesla under 304. Yeah, you are right. It for me it looked like weaker than stronger. All right, traders. So I'm still waiting for Hood. I am in TQQQ. I'm ready to take the first partial on the TQQQ soon, which is going to be actually 75% of the share size on the TQQQ. And you know what? I do not want to be greedy. If I get my 20 cents, I'm going to be okay with that. Overall market weak, still pushing lower. Here is the 60. I am ready to take a partial. Okay, here we are. I'm taking first partial on the TQQQ. TQQQ, first partial done on 50. 400 shares left, and Hood has just entered. The Hood has just entered. So I'm in Hood, in TQQQ, and let's see. On the Hood, I want to take a partial around the low of the day, which is 93.80, 90. SPY triple Q started to push lower, so seems like this is a gap and go. Amazon is still strong, so I don't think so I'm going to have any winner on that. And around 94, I would like to take a partial on the Hood if we will have a partial, hopefully. TQQQ stop loss is going to be just over 83 and 80. Okay, 83 and 80. SPY triple Q big push to the downside. Apple broke as well. Tesla beautiful call LMO as always. Hood we need to break the semi-round number now. TQQQ still running. Second partial TQQQ around 83. Second partial TQQQ around 83. SPY triple Q dropping a little bit farther, but I don't like what this Hood is doing. It should really drop now. Ah, I should have taken rather than VDA. You know, I was just thinking like Hood is so extended, so let's just see a little pullback. Ah, it's not easy. Okay, so Hood, come on. If it's breaking 94, I'm taking my first partial here. Triple Q is still there. SPY triple Q pushing lower. That's a good sign. And Amazon, I guess I just need to clear it out. It's not working. SPY typically still pushing lower, traders. In 10 cents, I'm going to take a second partial on the TQQQ, and the hood needs to break the lows. We need to break the lows, hood. Come on. Come on, profit takers. Step in. Okay, 24 cents hood. You're doing great. Fantastic traders. First partial on the hood. Same 75%. Here we are. I'm just taking my partial on the hood traders. 75% I took. Stop loss on the entry. And let's see whether we can. Okay, second partial on the TQQQ traders. Second partial on the TQQQ. I'm just going to buy back half of my share size. Done. As you can see my little arrows. So one partial hood, two partials on the TQQQ, and we are still running. Come on, hood. You can do 90 for us today. Can you? Maybe I'm a bit over optimistic. Okay, SPY triple Q still pushing lower. Very nice move so far. Stop loss on hood on the entry. TQQQ TQQQ stop loss, I think it's going to be 83.60 for me. 83.60. Oh, coin made a VWAP reversal too. I was not paying attention to this. So nice two winners to start the day with. Unfortunately, I missed Scott's ready trade, which was fantastic. And I think I'm just canceling my Amazon traders. I had no time to cancel it yet. I'm just canceling my Amazon here. It is definitely not going to be a trade there. Okay, traders, 555, 622. These are the numbers on the SPY, and right now we're going to see a small pullback there. So 83.60, I'm going to be out on the TQQQ. Everything is dropping like a stone. Alamu, Tesla, it's a killing trade. Fantastic, beautiful move there. Watch out with the hood traders. We made a fantastic partial there, but now it's pulling back. TQQQ is still okay. If we break 83, my stop loss is going to be 83.30. And seems like we are still dropping. Whew. And Google was not a huge mover. SMCI is dropping too, like a stone, actually. How about PLTR? PLTR. Okay. PLTR. Wow, that's dropping too. Okay, 83 broken. SPY triple Q still looks weak, traders. 10 o'clock, we will get to economic news. Microsoft dropping. Amazon not really. Meta too. Google as well. Nice. All right, traders. Stop loss on the TQQQ is going to be 83 and 30. TQQQ. DVG wants to short any bounce on Tesla. I can see why. All right, traders. So this TQQQ trade, it was a breaking under the low. When I've seen that this nice green candle, which quite, it was high volume, but it got immediately rejected by the VWAP and made a move towards this lows 83.90s. That's why I've called it under the lows, a little bit lower actually. And as you can see, our stop loss was not bad at all, like around 80, 84.25, 30. So I took my partial around 83.50. Second partial, we just cashed in around 83. And now what I'm going to do, it is going to be only to move my stop loss from the entry till 83 and 29 actually. So like that, we are going to have a logged in profit already. Plus, I'm going to leave or let the ETF to run. What I see on the market is a really weak performance since the pre-market, since the morning. However, it's a bullish market. We should not forget. However, it's a huge bearish sentiment for today. I'm going to be out around 83.30. Let's see whether it's going to give us a little bit more. Great trade. And even the hood is still alive, but I'm going to be ready to close it soon. Okay. Can imagine we will get another bear flag here, guys, on this TQQQ actually. Hi, Ravinda. Nice to see you. We got two winners already, and traders, I'm just going to close now. Hood is closed, and over 83.29, I'm going to close the TQQQ as well. Fantastic run, but the market is too much to the downside now. Let's see whether we can see a pullback. TQQQ is still running, as you can see. And don't forget, in like 7 minutes, we will have a news, economic news. You don't want to mess with Reddit? I missed it. I missed it. It was Scott's call over 180 the king. I missed it, unfortunately. It was fantastic call, actually. Now, no, I'm not going to mess with Reddit. Ooh, TQQQ. Look at that. Big green candle rejected again. So might we will see it a little bit more lower. And actually, Amazon is coming back, but I don't know whether we should touch it for a short at all. What do you think, guys? Amazon under 218? I think we are going to still going lower there. DVG shorting Tesla. All right, traders, or TQQQ looking great. We should just break it lower. And I just cannot resist this Amazon traders. 217.70. I am in for Amazon. Let's see. I think guys like the AMD to the long side. I don't know. Now let's see. I have not entered yet to the Amazon. And I'm wondering if the market can just make a little breather here at all. Amazon did not drop with the market. Yes, the king, it has not dropped yet, but I like the fact that it's on the VWAP now. I am waiting for a small consolidation here, and if it's going to break this 0.70 to 17.70, I think I will like it. Let's see. If not, we can go for a long. Reddit is pulling back. If you are still holding it, watch out. 180 should be your hard stop loss there. 66. Okay. All right, traders. Market seems like it stopped finally a little bit from this big move, which is not good for my TQQQ because I'm going to be out over 80, 80 to 30 or 29. But I still like this Amazon. I still like this Amazon, so I'm going to get in for the short. So two winners so far on the first trading day of August. mRNA, no, it's an I forgot that stock. Sorry for that. Uh, just checking. Mm-hmm. Looks interesting. I'm always afraid of mRNA though because it always triggered me. So forgive me, but I'm not going to call it. It's on my ban list so far because it triggered me 3 times in the last half year. So I'm not going to trade it. Looks like as an interesting one. Also, it has not dropped with the market either, and however it's extended a little bit to the downside. I think on the daily still. So that's why I think mine is going to be stronger than weaker. But let's see. Right, traders, Pi Triple Q trying to make a reversal here. Or TQQQ is logged in now on 83.30. No more trades. I'm waiting for this. For this Amazon, whether it's going to make this intraday breakdown or not, or even it's going to make a VWAP reversal. Who knows? Tesla very weak now. And we will get the news in 3 minutes. It did, Nitsan. Yes, it did. I was just checking that. Wood is still weak. NVO. Ooh, yeah, nice pullback on NVO. See that? All right, traders. Maybe the market is going to be strong enough to push higher. I don't know yet. Let me just check it. Of course, if Amazon is making the reversal higher here, I'm going to cancel the order. But so far, it's just on this VWAP thing there. How about QCOM? QCOM, it's completely muted today. Wow, Tesla, it's in free fall. Guys, Tesla is coming to 300. 300 on Tesla. Have you seen that? It's amazing. That is, oh, you could not see my trades. Sorry. In market depth, it's always just gets into the shadow. Okay, traders, maybe the reversal is coming here. DVG watching coin for the short side, I think. And Scott likes FSLR 182. And VDA decking. Not bad. But I need to be honest with you. I think this market is not going to make the reversal today. Let's see. If it does, maybe only 173 for me on the NVDA. Yes, definitely. If the market bounces, yeah, then we can go for longs. But so far, I cannot see anything which I would say that this is for long. Maybe MVO. It's as you just mentioned, it's quite strong. Okay, guys, Amazon is coming back. It just did a much better risk reward ratio for us if it's going to enter. SPY triple Q, no reversals yet, and we got the news in less than 20 seconds, traders. We will get the news soon. Watch out. Yes, thinking Netflix is a beast. I was watching it. It's just crazy. Just crazy on the Netflix. I agree with you. Okay, and news time. Oh, it's lower. Wow. Okay. TQQQ coming to the third partial on 82. 82 is going to be my third partial on the TQQQ. Beautiful move, TQQQ. Well done. This Amazon is trying hard too, but still not enough sellers maybe. Let's see whether we can break it through now on the 70s. Not the best news for the market as I see. We are under the lows, guys. We are under the lows. Here comes my third partial on the TQQQ. Amazing. Amazon has not entered yet, only under 217.70 with a stop loss over 219. And Scott is going Tesla long 300. Tesla long 300 from Scott. 552 is going to be reached by triple Q. And SPY is heading to the 620. 620 can be a possible rejection area. Let's see. And I've just entered Amazon. I would like to see like actually 216 would be the number there, but I'm going to be okay with like 216.80. So let's go Amazon now. Beautiful push. 20 more cents to take the third partial here on the TQQQ in the meantime. SPY triple Q pushed lower after the news. Economic numbers like a lot. I'm just going to check it later. Wondering what 620 going to mean for the overall SPY there. TQQQ, come on. I'm just checking quickly the news there. Here we are. Come on, Amazon. Give me $1 at least, please. Okay. So 1st of August, Friday. ISM manufacturing PMI worse. Prices worse than expected. Consumer sentiment lower than expected. Construction spending in minus. Inflation expectations higher than expected. So not even one good economic news for the market today, guys. Nada. Nothing. Zero. TQQQ third partial I'm taking. Half of my share size again. TQQQ third partial coming 82 as I've told you. And Amazon is struggling big time. I must tell you, I don't want to have a unnecessary loser here. I still give the chance for the Amazon, but I'm not going to force it too much. If I see it cannot break this 217.70 again, I'm out. I'm not going to force it too much indeed. Let's see. So third partial on TQQQ, as you can see. And I'm just going to move my stop loss now over stop loss, yeah. 82. I think let's leave it just slightly over 83. Let's see. Okay, Amazon is not working, unfortunately. Last chance. Market trying to reverse. I have a loser. Going to be out over 219 now. It doesn't worth to lower my share size. And now I see AMD and NVIDIA, and interesting, AMD looks like as a double bottom and NVIDIA looks like as a cup and handle. So maybe if the market is bouncing, now we can watch them. Okay, Dicking. So I'm still holding the Amazon, watching this NVIDIA, especially this 173 level. AMD, I'm wondering whether it can go back over the VWAP, but again, we need the market for that. first of all. So Scott and DVG are in Tesla over 300 traders. Scott and DVG are in 300, over 300 in the Tesla. Let me just check how does the SPY looks like. 1.80 lower, triple Q 2% lower. And not even one good economic news for today. Amazing. Or Amazon is still alive, traders. I like this rejection on the 20 EMA, but I don't like the fact it's just completely glued to the VWAP and it's not doing anything at all. So actually might I'm just going to halve the share size here, like lowering my stop or loss actually, because I just do not trust this anymore. So I'm going just to close out half of my share size here. And I still give the chance, but only half of the share size. I just lowered it with a small loss. And look at that, yeah. Just cannot go lower at the moment at least. NVIDIA is starting to look a bit stronger. Tesla, beautiful reversal on the 300. Netflix, amazing. And I think we are going to be out on the TQQQ soon. So this is the reversal point on the market. Let's see. Can't believe this Amazon. Amazon is amazing. Last chance, Amazon, last chance with only the half share size. And it seems like it doesn't want to go down. Market still a little bit suffering there, but some buyers just arrived here. Okay. Rejection on the market again. TQQQ still alive with the last 100 shares. I had a small loser on Amazon so far, second still pending there. And overall market is really weak today, but the bulls are starting to move around, I would say. Don't think so they are going to give up so easily, right? Alamu, yeah, maybe. I'm still holding this last shares there. But Mike, you are right that this is, especially if the market is able to make a reversal here, and it's going to be rather a long than a short. I'm still holding this, but over this previous green candle high, which was 219.21, I'm going to be out for good with a loser. So 2 winners and 1 loser so far. Beautiful cough on the Tesla from Scott again. Flip the coin Amazon. Deking. Everyone wants to flip the coin on the Amazon, guys. Let's go for it. But again, only I think 219, 20, 25, I would say. Ow. My tooth is still aching. Uh-oh, TQQQ. We're going to say goodbye soon. Still? Okay. Goodbye, TQQQ. Nice trade and goodbye, Amazon, and good luck for the longs. All right, traders, 2 winners, 1 loser, but the loser was much smaller than the winners, especially as the TQQQ winners. I'm doing very good today. And yes, you were right. Maybe this is going to be a flip the coin, but again, I don't know. Let's see. SPY triple Q looking much better now to the upside, but both of them needs to break the VWAP and go higher. Of course, just the usual thing. Okay, now let's see what is strong in the meantime. Still WMT CVX Humana. Humana is strong too, 0.44% higher traders. No volume. How about UNH and the rest? Ooh, UNH very weak. MSTR. I'm just checking some stocks here around if you see. Oh, and I missed my own call on NVDA. Fantastic. 173 NVDA. If you took it, traders, fantastic. Go for a 50 cent. Take a partial. And then let's see whether this market is able to make this reversal for good here at all. No, I don't have a sweet tooth. Dicking. I don't like sweets actually. Yeah, why is strong as well? Guys, healthcare is strong. Beautiful flip the coin on the Amazon traders. Well done. Congrats everyone who just took this Amazon or even the NVIDIA over 173. Great calls. It's too late now, 173. We are short coin probably 326. Sitting around VWAP and morning consolidation. Yes, Alex, I'm checking it. You are right. Yep. I don't think so coin can just make a move here. But you know, I would like to see that to reach the VWAP first for me. And then I'm going to watch it for a VWAP reversal as well. Okay, now it comes for the first, let's call it like the test for the market. Here comes the VWAP traders. If it's going to break through the VWAP, this can be, I think, a very strong market again. Nuclears have some strengths now, Alex. Okay, SOFI brick scoder looks like as a nice bottom reversal on SOFI. I agree. Very nice volume too on SOFI. Not bad. Okay, so maybe it's over the pullback. We don't know yet. Yeah, OKLO is getting starting to be stronger too, as I see. SOFI looks very good. Big scoder if you take it. NVIDIA Fantastic Traders is just coming for the second partial now. Amazon is on your first partial. Great, great, great. And seems like the bulls are biting back again. Question whether it's going to last or not. Reddit, maybe Reddit is but the volume it's low now on the Reddit. I would say it's not my favorite. Phew. Netflix, amazing how strong it is now. Coin 15% lower. Wow, it's a big drop for the coin. Gold is going higher again. Look at that. So USD is up 1.8% for today. Okay, so SPY triple Q fighting with the VWAP test for the market traders now, for the bulls, I would say. I forgot FIG. Even FIG doesn't look bad. I'm going to watch it here maybe instead of Google. Google is not moving too much. CVNA either. Let's just leave it. FIG can be an intraday breakout. I'm just going to watch it here around this 125, 126 rather, 126.20. And NVIDIA looks like as a bull flag. Amazing how strong this is. Apple maybe double bottom too. AMD, 170, right, Ravindra? Now only 170 and over 170 and 30. Not the best risk reward ratio though. However, the market seems like it really wants to make a full pullback. Let's see. Amazon ready to break 220. Wow. SOFI beautiful call, Brickscoder. Okay, traders, bulls are biting back really hard on this market now. And VDA does continue as well. CRWV2, as I see. NVIDIA is a beast. Meta starting to be stronger. Tesla looks like as a continuation pattern higher traders. But again, everything depends on the market now, on the VWAP, whether we can push higher or there will be a reversal. This is the question for today at the moment. Yes, I think so as well, the King. You don't want to take NVIDIA long. No, it's too late for me. Unfortunately, I missed my own call on 173. But now it's too late for me. It's too late for me. And traders, this market's starting to look stronger and stronger now. Nice call on AMD, Ravindra. But again, market is still not out of the woods. We need to see a clear, strong break here. Over 623 with a SPY, 556 on the triple Q. Amazon beautiful, broke the 220 for you if you flip the coin to the long side. NVDA unstoppable. Yes, great decision on the Amazon, as I've told you. Apple is still weak. Looked like it's making a reversal, but now it has failed. So far, at least. Spines triple Q still making this quite of a consolidation there, so it's okay. Okay, market starting to slow down a bit. Well, after such a huge drop, I'm not surprised, but still looks stronger now. Like the bulls are, they definitely want to take the control back. Apple still on the brink. It's back on the lows on the Apple. Look at that, guys. It's quite weak. MSTR making a move higher. Cannot see anything which I would say it's looking really good. SMCI, I'm watching for a possible continuation here, maybe. That was quite of a big drop for the SMCI today. Yes, John, Brickscoder called it over 21. So beautiful call. But looks like maybe Apple is making a little trouble here, but Triple Q doesn't seem like it does care. Okay. Apple broke the low, guys. Apple broke the low. This can just maybe stop this green move of the last, I don't know, 15 minutes, a little bit more. Okay, traders, market slowing down, fighting hard. The bulls are fighting hard to push everything higher. NVIDIA unstoppable now. AMD nice too. Almost $1 in, Ravindra. Great call. But this is still, the market is not, as I've told you, is still not out of the woods. What I see now, is the first test still, like the spine is literally between the VWAP 20 EMA and the 50 EMA. So this little channel here is just can be a make or break for today price action so far. And now I see a small pullback though. Apple new lows. It's funny that Apple got the better numbers and Amazon, okay, that it dropped with a gap down, but it does not continue. And now Apple gave back all and even more. That's weird. Okay. Still, the bulls are still fighting hard on the VWAP here, so nothing is lost yet for the bulls. Oh, look at that. Nothing lost. They just bite back like crazy. Poor bulls. It was not a long bull party, right? However, anything can happen yet. We're still here, but wow. Amazing strengths now. Look at this. SMCI did not give the chance there. DQQQ ready to break there. Amazing. Crazy, crazy. AMD $1 in the money. All right, traders. So far, it's still very slow. Everyone is just fighting there now a little bit. No huge moves. However, what I see that the market it is might ready to continue higher now. Okay, if you have any questions in the meantime, please just let me know. So far, if you got grabbed any bottom reversals, they just moving great indeed. I do not have any more trades. I'm green for the day, and seems like this market is just going to pull back now. Maybe I don't know whether it's going to stay like that. However, now it looks quite strong. I'm very happy with AMD, Ravindra. I'm happy too. Also, might I would take another partial because it's just touched the 100 EMA into the intraday chart. So I assume might is going to make a move there. Guys, actually, my ultimate favorite Roblox looks like as a great long candidate over 131 now. Even 130, yeah, 131. Looks like as a nice intraday breakout. Now, I'm just thinking to take one more trade or not. Hmm. And VD is just making the bull flags after the bull flags, and after that breakouts. SMCI has not. I just missed it. Unfortunately, it was a nice entry around 56.30. And now, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take this Roblox just for a scalp over 131 for long. Okay. So 131.02, something like that. It will be my entry here. And let's see. If we can get in. Come on, Roblox. Oh, guys, the market is slowing down really much. And look at the coin as well. Coin is just gaining some strength there. Okay, Roblox is in, traders. On the Roblox, I would like to see $1. Very low volume green candles on the Roblox. Yeah, I've seen that, but before that, it was a really strong one. Have you seen that? Before it just broke the VWAP. I really like that push. So the buyers are still there, I think. Okay, you see, now the buyers are coming. Hope there will be more. Wow, this NVIDIA is amazing. Traders, NVIDIA might is going to really make the gap fill. And Ravindra, your A&D is still running. Fantastic. You're welcome. It was your call. Beautiful. Okay, traders, Roblox is going slowly, but it does. Let's see. Now it's a bull flag. I like this bull flag. Very slow, but I really hope it's going to make the move there. Come on, Roblox. I'm just waiting for you. And hopefully to get another winner here. Traders, let's see how is your day doing so far. Please just answer the question if you want to share, of course. How is your trading day going? And here will be a green, which I hope the majority or all of you are. Red, what it's the part of the game, right? And no trades. So let's see the poll traders, how you are doing today. Green or red or no trade yet. Green, green. I love the green. Okay, 67% in green. Nice. Andrew, be so happy for you. Well done. Fantastic. 80% in green. Guys, you rock. Fantastic. Really good. 73%. Okay, nice. Thank you for sharing. Okay, 70 is 15 red. Sorry for that, guys. No trades 15%. Okay, if you felt like it's a quite a fast-paced environment for you, it's okay not to trade, in my opinion. Market's still fighting harder. Okay, so not a bad for Friday, right? Also, traders, I do not want to have another loser. So actually, this Roblox did not make my $1. That's why I'm not going to let it grow against me. Spy still pushing higher, but this Roblox is. Let me just check it. No, I don't want to see it under 80. 130, 79, 85. Let's see if it goes again between 130 and 70 and 80. I'm going to be out with a micro loser. It's nothing, but I was just ready for a nice continuation pattern here. It doesn't want to continue too much, as I see, unfortunately. And maybe the market is ready to pull back a little bit. Let's see. Nvidia is amazing, actually. It's a beast. This is a beast. Come on, Roblox, fight. Doesn't seem like it wants fighting, unfortunately. Because I've seen it too late. But I thought it's still going to move. SMCI too, yep. Ah, Roblox. Nah, you see, I should have stayed for shorting you, not too long. Okay, SPY maybe pulling back a little bit and a small loser on the Roblox, unfortunately. I still wait a bit for a pullback there. NVDA short where 176. Ooh, level 2. You are brave, but yes, it's possible if the market is pulling down again. However, it's more than an hour went by, and it's possible that this overall market is going to go back lower, because don't forget that we still have a quite of a bad day for today in the means of news. Indeed, so that's why I don't know what's going to be the situation with the market. I can imagine that it's so traders Roblox is out in the meantime. Unfortunately, still a small green, but Roblox took me some. However, on the market, if it, in my opinion, if it's going to go back under the VWAP, I can imagine it's going to drop back to the low. So be careful. This push to the upside was quite nice, but I a little bit still miss the volume there. So yeah, you can try it for a scalp, because our sentiment today is still more to the downside than to the upside level too. No, it was by accident. Okay, traders, still lots of green traders here. I'm happy to see that. And I'm wondering whether the market is going to use the VWAP as a support or it's going to give up. So this is what I'm going to watch now, indeed. You are welcome, Litson. What a day, what a day. Okay, so traders, I think I'm not going to trade more. I'm going to keep an eye on the market, but this week was very demanding for me with this dentist misery. So I feel like I'm rather just leaving the market alone now. A nice green week for me, hopefully for you as well. And more important that we finished the July in green and we are starting August in green. It's a very great start in my opinion. If you like the stream, the whole week actually, then please just give us a thumbs up. And next week we are going to be back. Next week, I'm still going to be here like the full week. However, after that, as some of you know, we are in the middle in a big project with my family because we are moving to another country. So next week is going to be full week for me. After that, though, on the 15th, I'm not going to be here. Okay, for some days, but Amir is going to be here. Some days are going to be off. It's anyway, it's holiday season, guys. So I'm expecting from the 15th, actually, from 15th of August, I do expect the market to slow down. Indeed, too many happened so far this year, and I'm expecting a small break, like in volatility, in choppiness. Not really, because sometimes this is the market maker's heaven. So be careful. Usually, anyway, I'm trading the second half of August strictly with a half share size. I never had a great experience with August trading, especially the second half. So the last 2 weeks of August, it was really hard for me always. So be careful on that. I'm definitely going to reduce my share size by that time, but I'm not going to trade too much because of the moving. Yes, Humble Ninja, hi. Yeah, we are moving to Spain, by the way. Yeah, we decided to open up, the world to our children. Indeed, I think it's very exciting. First of all, I really love. I would like them to learn languages, to get known other cultures, and yeah, our first station is Spain. After that, we don't know yet. This is good in trading, right? I just need the internet, my workstation, and I can do it everywhere from the world. Thank you, Humble Ninja. It's very sweet of you. Yeah, this is going to be the first station, and maybe we are going far. I don't know yet. So, okay, guys. So indeed, this was a fantastic week with you as always. Thank you very much your interaction, this great trading community. I really appreciate you, all of you. Thank you very much, and have a beautiful weekend. Take care, stay safe, and of course, I'm going to see you on Monday as always. Yes, Ravindra, Spain. I'm brave. Thank you, Ambelinja. Yes, I get, I think majority of people who I was talking to about this project, they just found this world that we are brave. Yeah, it's a big change, definitely for the whole family, but it's great. I was living in several countries, and I like this lifestyle. Hopefully, my children will like it too. Thank you, Brice Crowder. Thank you, John. Yeah, Ravindra, I completely agree. Very nice country, fantastic people, fantastic food. Okay, guys. So have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Take care. Be your loved with your loved ones, with the family, and relax. And on Monday, we are going to be back and continue, hopefully, this nice green strike that we started today with the August. So thank you, everyone, and have a beautiful weekend. Bye.